it's Lisa, Twyla's mom, and we are here today to do some crock pot cooking. Yeah, we are. Today's recipe is going to be chicken and potatoes. Got my liner here for my crock pot. I love the liners for crock pots. I hate to clean a crock pot. I mean, I wash it when I'm done, but I mean, I don't want to scrub it. So we are using our 100 things to do with a slow cooker. My sister asked where you could find this. I guess you could Google it, and that way you may be able to find it online at Amazon or something. It's not a vintage cookbook by no means. When was it published? Let me see. Oh, I can't find it. 2003. You may be able to find it on eBay too, but it has great recipes. Today, this is the recipe we're using. Here's the instructions. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we do in a large bowl is mix all our ingredients. I'm going to pause you guys and get you in a better position so you can see me do all this, okay? All right. All right, let's get started with this recipe. All right, the first thing it says to do is in a large bowl, mix together all ingredients except half of the cracker crumbs. I am not going to use the cracker crumbs. I don't even like the ideal of doing that. Here goes the 1.5 cups of milk. And our can of cream of mushroom from Great Value from Walmart. Everything I have here is either Great Value, Dollar Tree, or Aldi brand. Now I am mixing this together first because I want my mushroom soup to get mixed good. I want it really mixed well. You can even use your whisk if you want to for this part of it. All right, next we will put in our 1/4 cup of dried minced onions. These are from the Dollar Tree or from Aldi's, one or the other. It's from there. Mix that up good. Next, I'm going to put in the 1/2 cup of melted butter. I pre-melted this. It is Blue Bonnet margarine to be precise. And you can get Blue Bonnet for a good price. Then I have our Brookdale chicken breast. Now it calls for an 8-ounce can or larger. These are 12.5 ounces. And I picked these up at Aldi's. We really like chicken, our meat. So I am putting in 2 cans. This is the joy of doing this kind of cooking. You can alter these recipes any way you want to. You can leave out the crackers like I'm going to do. You can add more chicken. I bet this would even be good with hamburger. I bet this would be really, really good with hamburger because you're using potatoes and cheese and milk and all of that. Our next thing is from Aldi's. It's the shredded mild cheddar cheese. It calls for 1 cup. Now, if you want to put in the cracker crumbs, go ahead. I do not intend to do that. Then it called for 16-ounce package. Let me make sure. I'm looking at the Yeah, it called for 16-ounce package of hash browns. The only package I had was 26 ounces. Well, I had about a half a bag left of these. I didn't want to open a new bag if I didn't need the whole bag. So I'm going to assume that this is about 16 ounces. Now, my husband will not eat this, but me and my daughter will. And she does not work tonight, so she will be happy to help me eat this. Okay, I'm going to mix this up really good. You want to get all that soup and milk and cheese and chicken just all kind of mixed together and everything. And you know, I'm sure you could go ahead and mix this up in your crock pot. You wouldn't have to necessarily dirty up another bowl. I think they just did this so that you could make sure you got it mixed well. Okay, we've got all our ingredients mixed well. It says to transfer to a greased 3.5 to 5 quart slow cooker. We don't have to grease them because we put in a liner. Then you top with the remaining cracker crumbs. I am skipping the cracker crumbs. I just really don't like the idea of putting Cheez-Its in my dinner. But that is up to you. And then cover and cook on high heat for 3 to 4 hours or low heat for 6 to 8. So let's get that transferred into the crock pot. Oh, this bowl is heavy. Whoops. Come on now, stay put. This is a Longaburger, is that how you pronounce it? Bowl that my husband bought me for Christmas one year. And it is heavy duty. It is heavy duty bowl. I use this to make cookies in. Oh, and you know one thing we forgot? We forgot some black pepper. So what I'm going to do is use my pepper grinder. I buy this at the Dollar Tree also, and just put some on top. I'm not even going to mix it in. I'm just going to let it kind of sit there on top and cook. Because it called for 1/4 of a teaspoon, but we like pepper. All right, now I'm going to put this on high just to get it cooking, so I'm not waiting until midnight for it to cook because it is 3 in the afternoon. Put that on, and now we wait. All right, while we're waiting, I have a quick question for you. Last week, Scott was watching his football, and it was his birthday. So all I did was take pictures for the preparation. And then after it was cooked, that's when I came back on to talk to you about it. Well, my sister said that she really enjoyed that type of video because, you know, you can pause on each picture and things like that. It wasn't such a, you know what I'm saying, an ordeal. So anyway, put it down below if you like that one better than when I talk you through the beginning, you know, mixing everything up and stuff. And either way, don't matter to me. The majority rules on that because I don't mind taking pictures and then coming on for a few minutes to talk to you at the end. So just let me know what you think. Okay, now we gotta wait 3 to 4 hours and then we'll be back to taste test this, what's it called? I already forgot. Chicken and potatoes. Hi Hi everybody, I'm back and our crock pot dinner is done. Now, I did go and change my shirt. I was hot in that sweatshirt, so I went and got another shirt. So don't worry, it's not a different day. This hasn't cooked for 2 days in a row or anything like that. So I'm going to open it up and we'll get a peek at it. Plus I got to get a bowl out so I can dish myself up some of this goodness. It smells good. Here we go. Go flip you around. There it is. Now the lighting is bad, I understand, and I'm sorry about that, but it's after dark and it's raining here. So anyway, it's nice and bubbly and the potatoes are done. It's very, very cheesy. Can you see that cheese? Now, honestly, it doesn't look that appetizing. It really doesn't. I mean, let's be honest. It looks like goop. But it smells wonderful. It honestly does. It really smells good. Now, this is another one that I would probably think would do better in the oven rather than the crock pot. Mainly because a dish like this, I think, needs like a browned crust on the top of it. I mean, let me know what you guys think. I really think it needs like a, you know how you'll make a casserole and the top will get kind of like a brownish crust on it? That's the best part of casseroles. Excuse me. So if I ever do this recipe again, it will be in the oven. I really don't think there would be much of a difference in the cooking other than the time. You know, you probably would only cook it for maybe a half hour on 375. That's just something you would have to do for your own judgment. But like I said, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it smells good. It really does. It's got the chicken and the soup and the cheeses all kind of blending together. And here is what it looks like in the bowl. It's very warm. It tastes good. It's a little on the salty side in my opinion, which is odd because I didn't put any salt in it, but you know, with the onion flakes and the soups and everything together, that's probably what is giving it that salty taste. But it is good. It reminds me of a good hearty stew or something that would be great during the winter time. But like I said, it is a recipe I would definitely put in the oven and make like a casserole. Yeah, because you're not going to get that brown crusty top on it in a crock pot. It tastes great and everything, but in my opinion, it needs to be a casserole rather than a crock pot meal. You guys try it though. Let me know what you think. I mean, it's a very simple recipe, and the majority of the stuff you probably have in your kitchen. You know, like mushroom soup, pepper, cheese, milk. You may not have the canned chicken, but I bet you get chicken in your freezer. You can cube that up, fry it, cook it, whatever. That could be your chicken. The only thing you may not have is the hash browns, the frozen hash browns. But I bet this would be just as good with, you know how you'll buy a box of au gratin potatoes? And you have the potatoes, then you have the seasoning mix. Just skip the seasoning mix. Use the au gratin, the dehydrated potatoes in it. So it's a recipe everybody probably has everything in it in your kitchen. And like I said, it tastes good. It don't look good, but it does taste good. So let's see, next week, I also think I'm sorry, I'm going to change the subject for a second. I also think it would give it a different flavor if you used hamburger or ham, you know, chunks of ham. I might try this recipe because I've got some ham in my freezer. I might try this recipe with some chunked ham. I bet it would taste really good with that. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do for crock pot. I'll have to look through here and see. There's a couple of pork ones. Like here's a ham and potato one right here that uses hash browns, salt, pepper, cream of chicken soup, cooked ham, and grated cheese. But I bet you it would taste, it would look just like this. Probably not as appetizing. Let's see. There's a cheesy chicken noodle. Maybe we'll try that one next week. Barbecued pork chops, that's just too simple. Maybe we will try that one. I don't know. I'll have to give it a look. Look through this book. I've got other recipes for the crock pot that we could look at also, not only in this book. So I am going to get off of here and enjoy my dinner. I would serve this with a side vegetable, a green vegetable of course, or some broccoli, or a salad, something like that, or even with a grilled cheese. I think this is a good hearty wintertime meal. You can't always guarantee what things are going to look like when it's in the crock pot. So anyway, give me your opinions down below. Let me know if you think it would work better in the oven like me. I think it would be better in the oven rather than in a crock pot. I think it would look more appetizing as well. So don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. You know I love to hear from each and every one of you. Bye!